Good morning, students. I hope that you will feeling happy and healthy. Now I start a topic: solution of equation involving inverse trigonometric functions. There is a question: find the value of x if sine sine inverse 1 by 5 plus cos inverse x bracket close is equal to 1. Solution of this: write the same sine inverse 1 by 5 plus cos inverse x is equal to 1. Now taking sine to right side, that will become sine inverse. So sine inverse 1 by 5 plus cos inverse x is equal to sine inverse 1. That means sine inverse 1 by 5 plus cos inverse x is equal to sine inverse, and 1 is the value of sine 90, that is sine pi by 2. So this becomes sine inverse sine pi by 2. Now sine of both removes. We get sine inverse 1 by 5 plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Now we have the formula sine inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. And this becomes sine inverse 1 by 5 is equal to pi by 2 minus cos inverse x. And pi by 2 minus cos inverse x, from above relation, it will give you sine inverse x by the formula. So we get sine inverse 1 by 5 is equal to sine inverse x. This implies x is equal to 1 by 5, removing sine inverse both sides. Now next problem is, if tan inverse x minus 1 upon x minus 2 plus tan inverse x plus 1 upon x plus 2 is equal to pi by 4, you have to find the value of x. Write this: tan inverse x minus 1 upon x minus 2 plus tan inverse x plus 1 upon x plus 2 is equal to pi by 4. Using the formula, we know that tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy. In place of x, there is x minus 1 upon x minus 2, and in place of y, there is x plus 1 upon x plus 2. Thus, we see that it becomes tan inverse x minus 1 upon x minus 2 plus x plus 1 upon x plus 2 whole upon 1 minus x minus 1 upon x minus 2 into x plus 1 upon x plus 2 is equal to pi by 4. Now this becomes tan inverse, and solving this one, taking LCM etc. and solving, we get tan inverse x square plus x minus 2 plus x square minus x minus 2 upon x square minus 4 minus bracket x square minus 1 bracket close is equal to pi by 4. Now taking tan inverse to right side, that will become tan, and solving the inner values, it becomes 2x square minus 4 upon minus 3 is equal to tan pi by 4, and tan pi by 4 means tan 45, that is equal to 1. Thus we get 2x square minus 4 upon minus 3 is equal to 1, and this implies 2x square minus 4 is equal to minus 3. That shows 2x square is equal to 1, which shows x square is 1 by 2. So x is equal to plus minus 1 upon root 2. This is the value. Now next question is, find the values of each. It is the question, I am taking one part of it, that is sine inverse sine 2 pi by 3. Here sine inverse and sine cannot be removed, because 2 pi by 3 is the angle not belonging to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So sine inverse and sine do not remove. Because the principal branch of sine inverse is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So the angle must be within these two values. Now what will you do? We convert 2 pi by 3 as pi minus pi by 3. The value remains same. Pi minus pi by 3, you will get 2 pi by 3. So sine 2 pi by 3 is equal to sine pi minus pi by 3, and sine pi minus theta, that is sine theta. So this becomes sine pi by 3. Here we see that pi by 3 is belonging to close interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So sine inverse sine 2 pi by 3 becomes sine inverse sine pi by 3. And pi by 3 is within the principal value branch of sine inverse. So sine inverse and sine remove. We get the value pi by 3. This is the answer. There is another problem. Tan bracket sine inverse 3 by 5 plus cot inverse 3 by 2 is equal to tan bracket tan inverse. What will you do? Sine inverse is here. You have to convert it in tan inverse. Sine inverse perpendicular upon hypotenuse. And drawing the triangle, we get perpendicular is 3 and hypotenuse is 5, then base will be 4. And perpendicular upon base will give you 10. So we write sine inverse 3 by 5 is equal to tan inverse 3 by 4. And similarly cot inverse 3 by 2, that is tan inverse 2 by 3. If we draw a triangle, for cot inverse we get 3 is the base and perpendicular is 2, but in case of tan inverse it is perpendicular upon base, so this becomes tan inverse 2 by 3. Thus we see here tan inverse x plus tan inverse y form. We use the formula tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy. So this becomes tan inverse 3 by 4 plus 2 by 3 upon 1 minus 3 by 4 into 2 by 3. And solving this, we get as tan and tan inverse remove, the inner value will be 9 plus 8 upon 12 minus 6. After calculating, we get 17 by 26. This is the value of this expression. Now there is a small assignment and time limit. Within time limit, solve it carefully. All the best. Have a good day.